Hello everybody, SpyWilliam123 here, and I am doing a tour of my minigame server. I did this before, but it wasn't that good, so I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna delete that video, and I'm actually making this video before I'm gonna upload it on Saturday, but I'm really making it on Tuesday because that's because I am gonna be making. Well, I'm gonna be making a well, not making anything. I am going to be on vacation. I'm going to Slitherbon. I think it's on Friday I'm going. You guys, well, you're probably not going to see this video until Saturday. So, but you might be able to see it. You're going to see this video on Saturday, basically. I'm gonna upload a video on Wednesday. I already did it, but maybe I should, add another clip saying that I'm gonna be at Slitherbon. You guys can come meet me there. It'll be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool to see my fans there. I know I don't have much. I only have, close to 20 subscribers. I don't even have that much yet. I'm hoping, if you see this video, please subscribe. I want to get some subscribers. I need a lot of help. The more subscribers I can get, the more people I know that like my videos, I'll start making better videos if a lot of people like it, or if you guys suggest it to me to get, tell me good equipment that I can get. Yeah. But yeah. So, yeah, a quick shout out to Gascow. She just started her channel. I've been helping out with her a lot. Please go check out her channel. Please subscribe. And so, let's get started. So this is just the main room. We got all the people who helped me build over here. Yeah. And these are all the people who have YouTube channels. I know some of them over here have, but I'm not sure if they're actually YouTube channel name. But, they have a YouTube channel. I just don't know their name. But here's the people I know. Hoodcraft Gaming. He is a friend of mine, and he's really nice. He has, he has way more subscribers than me. He has, thousands, I'm pretty sure. He might just have hundreds. I haven't checked in a long time. I mean, I remember him. I don't remember exact. I never really checked how much subscribers he had. But he has a lot more than me. That's just, yeah, he has a lot more. And go check out his channel. These are just some little tips about my server. You can get some food here. Get some steak. Don't need that, but you can also heal yourself. And I'm not going to be saving this, so I don't need to fix any of it right now. But let's get started with the minigames. This is Spleef. Oh, wait. For a minute, I'm just going to fly around. Show you my pixel art that I built. Just going to fly around the server. Show you guys my server. And I'm going to be showing off this whole server. The last time I didn't get to show off the whole server because of the YouTube capture glitch. Yeah, pretty sure. I don't know. It stopped doing that. I think it was fixed or something. But it just stopped. Okay. Well, this is Spleef. In Spleef, you get shovels out of this chest. And what you have to do is there can be up to, 3 players. And you have to try to dig the snow out of each person to make them drop down to the bottom. There's 3 different layers of snow. Let me show you real quick. Once you break one layer, there's, another layer. And goes down, and then there's 3 layers. Once you get to the bedrock, it's game over. I couldn't put lava down here so you would die because it's too close to spawn, and I built this a long time ago, so that just won't work. Oh, and by the way, I might put this up for download. I might not, but I know how. It just, it kind of be hard to connect it to my computer because this is in my room. Computer's in the living room. It's not like a laptop or anything. But, that doesn't matter. This is King of the Hill and King of the Ladder. They're basically the same thing, only there's a hill and a ladder. I'm just going to show off King of the Hill. But there's King of the Ladder, just has the ladder instead. But what you have to do is you have to try to knock everybody off of the hill to become the king of the hill. And at the top there's a super stick that has knockback. Whenever I say super stick, I'm talking about a stick with knockback. There's a super stick appears in many of my mini games, and this is just the first one I ever appeared in. but it does knockback, so you can knock people down if they come at you. This is a bank. My friend built this. I don't know why. It's not a minigame or anything. A lot of you guys who join me, they think... Some of you guys who join me think it's a minigame. You guys running up to it, saying, "Oh, I love the bank." And you're getting confused with another minigame. But this is not a minigame. My friend just built it. It's just for storing your steak. I mean, it's kind of useless, but, you know, just for storing your steak that you get over here, or, you know, any other food. There's like a little food chest you can get that you can find around. Here's Sheep Quest, and so this is like a 5-minute long mini game where each minute, after a minute passes, like at the beginning, you'll spawn in a sheep, and then after each minute after that, you'll spawn in more sheep. By spawning in sheep, you just press that button and it'll spawn in 5 of them. But here's what you have. And what you have to do is you have to try to get all the sheeps into your cage. And how you do that is you just like get the wheat. You can bring sheeps over here, but with wheat, and you can use the lead to do that. And they might get out. You're just basically at the end of the 5 minutes. The person with the most sheep in their cage wins. Okay, this is just a maze. You guys can finish it. It's pretty easy. There's harder mazes. I have like a couple of mazes on this world. That's just one of them. And then right here, this is archery. And all you have to do is there's a pig. Yeah, I already did some. Like, I tried to do this before. I did this before. And so if you see a lot of things that are broken, it's because I was making a video before this happened. But someone tried to call, and it wasn't any. It just glitched. I don't know what happened, but it just stopped recording. But yeah, so I respawned in the pig. All you have to do is you get this out. You just have to try to kill all the things you spawn just by flicking this lever. You get it. And if you shoot it when it's on the green, you get 1 point. If you shoot when it's on the yellow, you get 0 points. And shoot when it's on the red, you lose a point. So yeah, the closer it is to you, you get lots of points basically. This is 1v1 PvP, and on that, all you have to do is just fight to the death, and you get this OP stuff in here, and you just fight the other player, and you can enchant your stuff. And then I made this awesome stein right here. I think it's pretty cool. It's a Spycraft, and I think it's pretty cool. Yeah. There's not more pixel art did. And up here, this is Sky Wars. And most of you guys know what some of these minigames are. Of course, I did build some on my own, or you might not know what it is, so I'll explain all of them. Because there's bound to be some people out there that just don't know about this, or they're new at Minecraft and they're checking out a bunch of Minecraft videos to learn how to play Minecraft, and maybe they saw my video, trying to learn how to play, and they want to know what the minigames are like. So yeah. But Spycraft, on Sky Wars, not Spycraft, but on Sky Wars, you just have to so you get dropped in. There's a host pod right here. It has a button in it, so it just drops everybody in here. And you get all these materials in the chest. You get that one's okay. Well, you get a sapling, a bucket, a piece of ice, a lava bucket, 10 bread, and a leather tunic. And each one's colored different. This is the red team, so it's gonna be a red. This is yellow team, so it's gonna be yellow. You get it, right? Blue team and green team. I think. No, this is blue team. That's green team. But each one's colored different. And then there's a middle chest made out of 4 diamonds and some nether fence. And they have, each chest up here has the same loot. It has 2 diamonds, a bow, 16 arrows, iron sword, golden apple, and 16 steak. There's 4 players. You each get like 1 chest, unless, well, I mean, that's usually how I play. What I do is I let like each player get 1 chest or something, because I want to be fair. You don't always have to do that. I am the host, so I get to make the rules. I get to decide the rules and stuff. But if you download this map in the future, after it's downloadable, you can like make the rules however you want. You can make the first one to get to it, gets all the diamonds and stuff. Usually, whenever there's only like, whenever no one wants to really do that and they just want to be the first person to get there, gets all the stuff, I'll do it. But whenever I usually get there first. I'm just saying, that's why I do it. I don't want to get this stuff all the time. I want it to be a challenge for me. I'm really good at this, and I usually get there first. But so all I do is I just take like two, like I take like most of the arrows, most of the diamonds, one iron sword, one bow, like one golden apple, and then most of the steak, and I leave some stuff there for the other people who want there, because I don't want to take it all. I want it to be kind of fair, at least a little fair. And then, yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, that's obvious. That's one of my favorite minigames, is that one right there. Okay, then we have, this is Team Deathmatch. There's two teams, there's blue and then there's red. This is the blue teams. They have the same supplies, the only difference is between of them is they have different color armor. And after you get your supplies, you can get, you don't have to get a like, you can get as much steak as you want. You can get as much armor as you want. You can get as much arrows as you want. You can get as much swords. You can get as much bows as you want. It doesn't matter how much you get. But after you get all your stuff, you just have to fight the other team. And there's a diamond sword chest in the middle. So whoever gets that really has an advantage on the other team, and they're probably going to win. So you kind of have to race for that diamond sword. But yeah, other than that, you just have to fight to the death, and yeah, last team standing wins. But there's no way to get back up in here, so what I did is I made it where there's just a door right here to lead outside. Okay, and this is Try to Die. I tried to make this a lot harder, but basically the point of this is you have to try to find out how to die. So you're just in this room and you have to try to find out how to die. You see, it's pretty easy. You just have to drown yourself. I tried to find out how to make it harder, and there are some ways I can do it. Just next time I update this map, I'll look at your comments, and you guys comment in the description how to make this harder, because right now it's not very hard. I tried to do something with redstone, but this is the best I got. So comments the most creative ideas to die in Minecraft, and I'll try to I'll make it where you have to do that in this minigame. Okay, next minigame. Well, this is not really a minigame. This is a ride. It's called Spycraft Minigames Tour. It's like a 5-minute long ride, so I'll do it at the end just to show you around, just to show you the ride. So I'm not gonna do it right now. But this is just a dining area where you can eat. I got an ice cream truck right here, and you got ice cream, popsicle, and snow cone. And these are like, you can get food from popsicle. The ice cream's milk, so you can stop the effect of the snow cone, which just gives you speed so you can run around faster and get to minigames faster. Draw my thing, and you just need a mic. This is the draw my thing. You need a mic to play this game, and you go in here, and basically you guys take, the people that are playing have to take turns being the artist. And the artist, what they do is they press this button, and they get something they have to build or draw. So right here, I got a cartoon, so you can see right here. I got cartoon, and so I would have to draw that. I have to draw a cartoon. You can put in the use again chest or the save for later chest. The save for later chest is just a chest for if another artist might wants a chance to draw that thing. They can take it out of that chest and put in the use again chest. And the use again chest, all it does is just connect it to Hopper. So as soon as you put it in here, it sucks it up and brings it right back to its dispenser. These are the tools you have to build. Next time I update this map, I'm also gonna replace this this carpet with stained glass. But yeah, you have colored wool, colored clay, and you also have carpet, but that's gonna be replaced with stained glass. You also have 4 different types of heads. I know there's 5, but you know, I didn't have enough room for all of them. So I just picked the most useful ones because you know, some of these might not be as useful as others. Diamond pickaxe, just to mine the clay. Okay, but next thing, this is TNT Run. A lot of you guys want to play TNT Run, so when you join my world, you're like, oh, TNT Run, let's play that. But it doesn't work. There is nothing in here. It's empty, except for some water. That's because it doesn't work right. It just... I tried it. I tried making it, but it just blows... It just blows up. I can't find out how. Again, comment in the description how to make it work. But I can't find out how. And so, every time we play it, every time we used to play it, it would just blow up the whole thing and every other minigame around it. And this minigame wasn't here, so it would just blow up. TNT Run, draw my thing. Sometimes it would blow up minigames over here, and it would just blow up this too. So, yeah, it didn't really work. This is horse racing. This is a horse race. And so, you just pick a horse, and you have to race to the finish. And it's that simple. But, this horse is better than all the rest. I was actually, next time I update this thing, I'm gonna replace it with another horse. A different kind, because all these are like the same speed except for this one. It just goes zooms. So for now, while this is here, only people who help create the server can play as this horse. No one else can. This is the dropper, and you just go up here. And basically, what the dropper is you go all the way up to the top, and what you have to do is there's this hole here, and you have to try to drop into this water right here. And it's just that simple. If you know if you play this a lot, it's pretty simple like that. But your first time playing this, it's actually really hard. But you just have to try to fall, dodge the obstacles like the clouds, or the birds, or the buildings. And yeah. And there's this door right here to get out. Okay, this is Castle Siege. And this is another Mineplex game, the same as Sheep Squash. A lot of these are from Mineplex on the computer. Go check out that server. It's a fun server. It's like the best minigame server you can get. But yeah, you pick the undead team right here, or you go pick the guard team, which is over here. And each one has to do something different. For instance, the guards have to protect the king, which is in here. His name's King Sparkles, and they have to protect him. But the undead, they have to try to kill the king. So the guards are killing or protecting the king by knocking the undead away and killing them. And you have infinite response, but only lasts 10 minutes. If the undead killed the king within 10 minutes, they win. But if the guards protect the king for 10 minutes long, they win. I'm just gonna show you the undead classes. So, yeah, there's levers here so you can, shut the door and whatever whenever you're in there if you pick that one. But there's Pigman, which they have this loot. Each one has, different abilities. There's Creeper with this loot, which I think Creeper's the best, but it doesn't have a melee weapon, so that's kind of bad. It has Skeleton with this loot, and then there's Zombie with this loot. Okay. So those are all the different undead team classes. And then there's the Castle Siege, the guard team classes. There's the knight with this loot. He's pretty good. And it has a super stick too. We got the archer. This loot. The wizard. Which the wizard's the worst. It has the best armor. But it just has 4 blocks of iron and a jack-o'-lantern. So you can make an iron golem to protect the king if there's a horde of zombies, because the zombie can spawn in other zombies. But other than that, he's just useless. There's the guard dog, which can tame wolves to help him out. Okay, so those are all the mini games over that way and over here. So now we're going to go on to this one. This is tree growers. this video is getting long, but this is Tree Growers, and it's kind of my friend made it. It's a good idea for a minigame, but it is kind of boring. No offense to my friend who made this if he's watching, but it's not boring. Like, it's exciting. I said the wrong word. It's not boring. It takes a long time. It's exciting, but it takes a really long time. Like, I would suggest if you're playing this to go play another minigame in between this. Because what you have to do is the first one to chop down all their trees wins. And you have to grow them to their full size. So, like, so you have 4 trees, and you have to bone meal them. You have to wait for them to grow, and then you have to chop them down. The first one to chop down all their trees wins. And it takes a really long time just to wait for trees to grow and whatnot. But, yeah, here is, okay, so this is just parkour, unless you know what parkour is. But some of you don't. You just have to try to jump. You have to try to, get through all the jumps. And there's a lot of jumps. You have to try to get through them. And it goes outside, and basically you just get back to the door, and you win. Usually when I play this, I race with all my friends who are on the server with me, and yeah. So right here, these are the AFK rides. There's just the AFK ride right here, which what it does is it just goes around and like, yeah, you just go around. And you don't even have to press any buttons. And then there's the AFK jumper, which you just go in and it'll make you jump. And you don't even have to press any buttons, and you'll just jump on your own. So, yeah. This is my very own minigame that I made. It's called, Maze Hunters. And basically, it's like Hunger Games, only, well, it is Hunger Games, but only you get 3 free invisibility potions. So, you can be invisible. And you have to use them the whole game. Usually, it's like a maze. It's supposed to be in a maze, but, you know, you can put it really in whatever you want. But you have, there's the chest around here, there's the starting chest. And, yeah. I think it's pretty fun. Yeah, but this is what I call Pixel Park, because that's my best pixel art. I have Pikachu, couldn't tell, Link from Legend of Zelda, and I have this little chest up here, because I love Legend of Zelda. I'm a big fan of it. And so I just have, like, the hero's tunic, and I have, like, the Master Sword in there. It's not renamed, but, you know, whatever. I got Zelda, and I got the Septic Guy from Jacksepticeye. Go check out his channel. He's cool. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. But, this is Freddy Fazbear. He's the biggest, like, pixel art thing I have in here. Then we have Hide and Seek right here, which, this is Hide and Seek, and it just shows the map, which is Will Spy and Creator and stuff. But usually whenever I'm about to play this with my friends, I tell them not to step on the pressure plates, because it's pretty obvious that opens the door, but it's not pretty obvious that it starts the game. I did redstone on this, so basically whenever you step on the pressure plate, it activates the game, and it thinks that's starting, so it gives it like a timer, and it gives the seeker stuff, like, so basically whenever you step on the pressure plate, you have to be ready to start playing, because if you just step on it by accident, the game starts, and you're going to have to wait like 10 minutes before you can actually start the game. It's usually not a big deal, but, you know, sometimes it just, like, messes up, and it'll, like, jam the doors and stuff like that. So you don't want to step on the pressure plate unless we're absolutely ready that we were going to start the game. But there's the hiders and there's the seekers. I'm just going to break the pressure plates because I don't want to start again. But there's the different classes. The only difference between them is their armor. They have different color armor. There's the grass block, which has green helmet, and the rest is just brown. Dirt, which is just all brown. Pig, which is pink. And then there's wood, which is orange. And basically, you just pick the best armor so you can blend into your surroundings. I think it's not that easy to blend in, but you have to wear the armor at all times. You also get invisibility potions so they don't see your name tag. Swiftness potions and milk buckets. Oh, and by the way, you're only supposed to take 5 fireworks. So basically, what that means is Seekers can ask one of the hiders, like, for instance, if I was playing with someone named Joe. I don't have any friends named Joe, but I'm just saying, if I was playing with a guy named Joe, he would only be able to take 5 fireworks. And then I would be the seeker, and I would say, hey, Joe, where, like, give me a hint. And instead of actually telling me, like, a hint, he would send off a firework, which would go above close to where he's at. But you're only supposed to take 5. So I can have, like, at most, I can have, you know, like, 20 hints. But 5 for each person. Okay, here's the Seekers. They're a little bit different. There's the Axeman, which has, like, feather falling boots. And he just has leather armor, and then he has these axes with knockback and splash push and no harming. Then we got the Knight, which is chain. And then he has this iron sword and slowness. And an Archerer, which just has leather and a bow and arrows. And then we have the Runner, which is he has the best armor, but the only weapons he has are potions, which aren't going to be that good. Okay, also, these iron doors open after, like, 30 seconds for the hider and, like, after a minute for the seeker. So basically, that's not the exact time, but that's close to what it is. So basically, the hiders have 30 seconds to pick what they want before the door opens, and it'll close shortly after like 10 seconds. But then the seekers have like a minute to pick what they want, so the hiders have 30 seconds to find a hiding spot before the seekers come out. And you can just press this button to add more time. It'll add like more, like 10 seconds more. But yeah, then this is just the course, and yeah, you just find hiding spots. And by the way, a lot of you ask me if you can take the diamond sword whenever we're playing this. No, you cannot. A lot of you do take this diamond sword without even asking, but you're not supposed to take the diamond sword. It's just for looks. But these chests, the cool thing about them, I put minecarts under them, so you can actually hide in them if you're a hider. And also, you can take the items out of the chest just for better weapons or potions, but only the hiders can take the items out of the chest, and my door opens. And so, yeah, so these are just all the hiding spots. Well, not all the hiding spots, but this is just the map. And it's pretty cool. I like it. And we move on. This is, anti-spleef. This is gonna be a long video, by the way. If you made it this far into the video, comment, because that's amazing if you watch my videos that much. But you don't have to watch the whole thing. This is anti-spleef. It's just like normal spleef, only you place blocks instead of break blocks. A lot of you get confused when I say that, but what I mean is, like, pretend like these blocks are a person and they're jumping. You have to place blocks under them so they get higher up. And once you get high enough, you'll burn in this lava. A lot of you get confused whenever I say place blocks, and you guys don't think, like, you guys don't know how that's gonna kill them. But yeah, that's how. This is villager hockey. It's just hockey. This is supposed to be like redstone stuff, but it doesn't work that well. So basically, the villager steps on that pressure plate and it gives you a diamond. It's supposed to go into this chest, but again, it doesn't work that well. And, you know, there's hoppers under there. But you just press for a villager and it'll give them infinite regeneration, so hopefully they don't die. But you just have to knock them in there, and each team gets this stuff. The diamond sword's not for killing players, it's for killing the villagers. And you got your armor, you got the armor and stuff. And then you got, okay, this is Pac-Man. If you guys don't know what Pac-Man is, then you're missing out on one of the best games of all time. One of the classics. But this is the Pac-Man's, you go into your different doors. This is the Pac-Man door. You just press start, and what Pac-Man has to do is there's ghosts, and they have like armor and swords and stuff. So what Pac-Man's trying to do is he's going around, and he has to try, the player that's Pac-Man, he's going around and he has to try to find the all of his stuff. It's in a chest, hidden somewhere in the maze, which I'm not going to show you guys because it's supposed to be hidden. But I'm just going to show you what the ghosts get, and they have to try to kill Pac-Man. And they get the stuff. But Pac-Man picks when to start, so the ghosts, they can't leave the room until Pac-Man, is ready. This is, TNT Drop. And basically, in TNT Drop, you have Flame 1 bows and infinite arrows. Well, not infinite, but, you have time. And what you have to do is you see this TNT down here. The other team, they're going to be up to 6 players. The other team has to try to shoot the other player's TNT, which is hidden under that slab. You can shoot it. I've won this minigame a lot. But under the TNT, there's lava. So, yeah, TNT explodes is not supposed to be on whenever you play this. It's supposed to be off. So, whenever you shoot the TNT, it just disappears instead of actually exploding. Once it disappears, you just fall into the lava and you die. Yeah. Okay, this is the most popular minigame. I don't know why you guys love it so much, but it is the most popular. I don't know why everybody loves it so much. I love it so much. It's the best minigame. But it's based off of Call of Duty, and it's called PvP with guns. And so basically, this is the map, and it's just a simple map. And you just have to fight on it. But the thing is, you don't have normal Minecraft weapons, you have guns. They're just bows. They're just renamed bows with enchantments to make them like guns. But I'll show you all the classes. There's the machine gun. All of them have the same stuff, only their gun is different, and they have a different amount of ammo. The machine gun has Flame 1 and a stack of ammo. A sniper, I'm just going to show you real quick. I'm just going to go through here, show you all of them. You can pause the video to see a better look at what they actually have. And now, so then the knife and the right shield, they're different. The knife is 2 swords, and then the riot shield is 2 chain chest plates with protection 4 and sharpness. So you can wear one and then use the other one as a weapon. Oh, and by the way, you also have 3 chests, which are care packages. And I'm going to tell you how they work, because a lot of you guys don't know how they work, and you get confused. But basically, if you did, whenever I showed you the map, you probably noticed these little red blocks that are hidden around the map. So whenever you get a red block, what you have to do is you have 3 care packages, and which are renamed trap chests. So whenever you get on the red block, you just open the care package, and an item will pop out. You don't break the red block. Some of you break the red block and then just take the items out. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to place the care package on top of it, then open the care package. There's only 2 different... If you get steak or if you get arrows out of a care package, that means there's going to be 5. There's going to be 5 arrows and 5 steak in the care packages with steak or arrows in it. So you have to open it 5 times to get all the loot. You can get grenades, you can get, med kits. You can get a lot of stuff. I'm not going to show you all, but, you can get, this is based off of Call of Duty, so there's going to be a lot of, Call of Duty items or Call of Duty score streaks in them. Like, you can get RCXDs or AGRs and stuff like that. And, you can get, sentry guns. And this is just Connect 4. You guys know the board game Connect 4, right? So this is it. And there's 2 teams, there's gravel and sand. And what you have to do is you have to go to the top. You have to place the stuff. But you guys don't know that you have to some of you don't know that you actually have to place 2 things. Most of you guys think place one here or place one there. That's what you think that's what I mean, but that's not what I mean. I mean if you place one here, you have to place another one here, just so you have one filling up that spot. You have to have, and then you have another one filling up this spot right here. So the next person can place sand right there instead of it just being right here. You can't see it. Okay. So that's what I mean. And then once it's done, you just flick this lever again, and it drops all the items down here, carrying it to this chest, and you get all your items. Okay. The next minigame is Capture the Flag, which you start out with just armor and stake, and what you have to do is you have to go to the other team's hidden room. So each castle has a hidden room. I'm not going to tell you where it's at. You guys have to find that out on your own. But there's a hidden room hidden in each castle. You cannot look for the one in your castle, because that's just not allowed. Only the other team can go in there, because it has your flags and stuff, and you can't just sit there and protect it. But there's one in each chest, and it's each hidden room, and they have weapons, and they have armor. They have better weapons and better armor and golden apples, and most importantly, the flags. After you get the other team's flags, you have to place them on your pedestal. So right here, you need to put the blue wool, and you have to put the cyan wool for the blue team. Okay, next minigame is try to laugh. Well, try not to laugh. And you need a mic to play it. And basically, you have to try to tell jokes. You have to make funny things to make the other person laugh. Once you laugh, you're out. And the person who hasn't laughed wins. Yeah. And then you have mob fishing right here. Oh, and by the way, with try not to laugh, you also have props they can use. These are all the different props. This is mob fishing. You get fishing rods, and you press this button, and it spawns in mobs. Once you use these mobs, you have to try to fish them, and you have to pull them into your hole. You cannot go down there. You have to stay up here, by the way. You have to stay, like, on your chest. I mean, you can go off of it, but don't go, like, you can't go to other people's, you can't go near other people's stuff. Try to stay from here to here if you're on the red team. But right here, a chicken, if you get a chicken in your thing, it equals 1 point. A pig equals 3 points. And then the cow, they're really rare. They equal 5 points. But they're rare. So don't expect that you're going to get a cow. Okay, this is the glass maze. The glass maze, it's just another version of the other maze. Only since it's made out of glass, it's hard to see the walls. And so you can't like really tell which way to go. It's harder to tell which way to go, basically. This is knockout. It's like 1v1 PvP, only you have super sticks and just armor. And you have to try to knock each person out of the off the island. You have to try to knock them off the island. So it's kind of like a mix of 1v1 PvP and King of the Hill and King of the Ladder. It's like a mix of them. Okay, this is a creeper coaster, another roller coaster. We only have 2 roller coasters, but since this one doesn't take that long, so I'm just going to show you it. Okay, here we go. Oh, and you drop. And yeah, this one, my friend built this. I helped him. Me and my friend built this, and I think it's pretty cool. You kind of have to push yourself forward. You have to do that, or you won't go all the way. So all you guys forget, all the people who join my server, they forget to do that, and so you're supposed to do that. And yeah, it doesn't take that long. Next minigame is Hunger Games. All of you know the Hunger Games. It's movies, it's minigames, you know Hunger Games. And it's video game makes, that's the map. And you don't know the Hunger Games, if you really don't know the Hunger Games, which I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you didn't, you start in these pods, press the lever, it comes up, and all you get to run to the middle, you have to collect your stuff. And you're supposed to fight to the death, unless there's a grace period. If there's a grace period, you have to wait a certain amount of time before you can start fighting. But there's chests hidden across the map that you have to find and use to fight the other people. And this is Hunger Games. It's called Video Games Mix. That's the map. So it's obviously a mix of a bunch of different mini games. I'll go a mix of a bunch of different video games. I'll go through it real quick. So this is Mario right here. You can tell. We got Zelda right here. We got Zelda, like the Zelda world. We got Punch Out in this room. We got Punch Out. Right here is Clash of Clans. We got Cookie Clickers. Pac-Man. Up here we have Star Fox. We got Metroid. Well, Metroids. Spore on like the galaxy. Then we got Kirby. Then we have over here we have Super Smash Bros. With Master Hand. Right here we have Flappy Bird, Plants vs. Zombies, and then here we got The Sims. We have Call of Duty. This is supposed to be like the Orange House on Nuketown. This is Call of Duty. And then we got Pokemon. Okay, so yeah, that's all the different things. And in each area, for instance, I can't talk, but for instance, this is the Mario area, so the things are going to be named after Mario. So like you have Yoshi, you have Hammer Brothers, you have Fireflower, you have stuff that's made out of Mario. But if you go into the Call of Duty, area, you have stuff like a grenade. Well, that's a bomb, but you got a Stemtex grenade, you got RPG, you got a knife, you got stuff like that, and so on. So like for the Zelda, you could get like a Master Sword, you can get, you know, Zelda themed items. Oh, and by the way, there's a cave right here, and this is themed off of Minecraft. So any items you find in that cave are just going to be named normally. They're not going to be renamed at all. For Star Fox, you got stuff like laser guns and Fox's boots. And then over here, and for Spore, you got spit attack, you got social stance. You don't. And then over here, you just have a bunch of spawn eggs. I like that. You just have a bunch of spawn eggs because of Super Smash Bros. You guys get it, you know, because you fight. You pick a character and you fight. If you don't get that, then you know you're weird, but whatever. Right here, this is speedrun. It's basically speed parkour. You press that button, opens the door, and gives you speed. And you just have to go through that parkour. And right there, those redstone repeaters, that's a timer. Once the timer's done, the door will open for about 5 seconds, and then it'll close. So you have to get there right on time. If you don't do it very fast, then it'll close on you. If you do it too fast, you'll have to wait a minute. Well, if you do it way too fast, you're probably gonna fall in the lava. But this is speed stairs. Basically, you have to go and you have to get a super stick, and that if you stop on that pressure plate gives you speed, and you just have to race to the top of the stairs, and the first person up there wins. You can knock other people off, but that doesn't matter. You just need to get to the top to win. So if anybody's in front of you, you can knock them off of the stairs. But this is a micro battle. Let me show you what micro battle is. It's a lot like Skywars. You go in here, and a lot of you are gonna say micro battle doesn't have any items, but this is like a lot of you are gonna say micro battle doesn't have different biomes. It doesn't have like trees and whatever. But this is my version of micro battle. This is my server. I can do whatever I want. Wow, this is a long video, actually. So micro battle, you just have to fight to the... I'll just go through this really fast. You have grace period, collect your resources, fight to the death. I'm gonna go through this really fast. This is almost an hour long. No one's gonna watch this. You might watch some of it. This is, a taco stand. Get food. This is the bridges. Same thing as micro battle, only there's bridges instead of a grace period. I don't know why I made that. It's just a micro battle. Five Nights at Freddy's. Close doors whenever creepy animatronics come up to you and before they kill you. This is an eating place. Okay, well, it's the end of the video. If you watch through the whole video... Oh, wait, never mind. It's not the end. This is part 4. But if you watch through the whole video, please leave a comment. That would be amazing if you did that. I would know that you want to watch the whole video and you appreciate my videos. But, you know, having a long video is bad for me because it's gonna take like an hour to upload to YouTube. And that's just... that is great. Not really, though. I'm being sarcastic. But, yeah. So,